I was about to ask you, were you even living out here?
No, I wasn't living out here at all.
Were you coming out here, though?
I started coming out here 2010.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, Lopez Tonight, that was like 2006, I think. Maybe. Does that sound right?
Was it 06? I don't know.
07?
I feel like it might have been.
Or 09?
09 sounds right.
It's all a blur.
Yeah.
That day was a blur. Tyler Perry was on the lot.
Yeah.
And this security guard was like, you need to go out there and meet Tyler Perry. And I was like, too nervous. I was like,
really?
I was like, I'm in my head right now. I can't.
This before your set?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He told me that, like, when I was in the trailer, he's like, Tyler Perry out there, you need to go out there and meet Tyler Perry. And I was like, I'm trying to memorize my my jokes.
Right,
this is my first time ever being on TV, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I did the Tonight Show, I walked past the Amigos in the hallway, but I didn't realize it, and no one said anything.
That's crazy.
And because they taped 2 episodes the same day. They taped the Thursday and the Friday. So the Thursday, they premiered Stir Fry.
Oh, snap.
Like, all that had just happened, and I just was like, so thinking about my set, I didn't even realize. They were like, yeah, you walk right past Offset. And I was like, what? Why didn't anybody say anything?
Crazy.
Why didn't y'all say anything? They're like, well, you didn't say nothing, so we didn't say. I was like, man.
But you've worked with them now, or you finally
the Migos?
Met? Yeah.
No. I've never worked with the Migos. And yeah, no, I was a fan from the beginning.
You've worked on so many award shows, so I just assume you probably
yeah, I don't
rub shoulders at some point.
I don't know if I've done anything with Amigos who've been there. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's funny, though. I was the same way. It's just very tunnel. Because your first time, it's like...
Yeah.
It's just so much pressure.
It's so much pressure. And also, it's like, everything's familiar, but it's also different.
Yes.
And you've been thinking about this time... what it's going to be like, what you're going to say. The goal is to do it all the time, do it again.
Right.
But at the same time, the first one is very important, you know. And also there was a time where comedians weren't putting clips out, weren't putting that much out. So, the goal is this is all you're going to see.
Right.
And then book me on that. You know, you get to see the rest when I come to your town type of thing.
Yeah, it was your business card, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
And did it feel surreal to you? Because it felt really surreal to me.
It felt surreal. I was grieving at the time because I found out I got it like the day after my dad passed, and so
wow.
He was really into late night, and he was a big Letterman guy, and after I did Montreal and stuff, he would like record on his phone different people. He's like, one day it's gonna be you. And it's like, you can just send a link, like they gonna post it. You don't gotta gotta record it on your phone, my friends and stuff. And so, so that part was surreal, but also it did feel like, wow, this is like, a thing. And I built it up, like I wore a suit and stuff. I wanted it to be like, the past. So
yeah. Oh, so you went old school with it.
I went old school with it. Yeah.
Didn't you find it weird though how like you had to play to the camera versus to the audience?
Yeah. So I was supposed to tape on this show called Uptown Comic.
Okay.
And they didn't air me because they said my eye line was too low.
Because you were looking at the audience.
I was looking at the people who were there. They taped all day.
Okay.
They taped me last. Nobody was there but the catering people and stuff. They like just had them sit down in the front row. So I'm just doing my jokes to the front row.
Right.
And so, yeah, it was kind of a setup. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it sucked for me because it was on my birthday.
Damn.
And I still couldn't get people to come on a Wednesday. It was like, yo, this is a TV taping, blah, blah, blah.
How much time did you have to do?
maybe like 5, maybe 10 that they cut to 5, or maybe like 7 that they cut to 3. And
it was called Uptown?
Uptown Comic, and then that became, ended up getting another name. It was on Bounce TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
so ever since then, I've been like, I gotta look in the camera. Like, I've been like, where's the camera?
You get very, Well, you know, they really emphasized it to me on Lopez. They were like, this is the camera you're looking at. And I'm like, damn, nobody told me about it. And then another thing about Lopez, too, is you had to walk down some stairs.
Okay.
And I just kept envisioning myself falling. And I was like, I do not want to fall down these stairs. But, you know, everything worked out.
Did they let you get cards?
Yes.
Did you get to dictate your own card? Oh, you had a prompter.
I had a teleprompter.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a teleprompter. They let me put in there what I wanted, but I barely looked at it.
Yeah. Corden, I had cards, but I feel like it was because I was like, what do I put in the cards? And they were like, oh, you want cards? And then they just put stuff in there. But I had Corden, I did my jokes out of order.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
did they trip over that?
Well, yeah, because they didn't trip, but the band didn't know when to play.
Got it.
And so then I was done. I was just like, thank you. And then the band wasn't playing, nothing was happening. And then Corden was like,
Reggie,
was that it? And I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, everybody, yay. And so then they cut all of that out.
Yeah.
But like when he comes up there and I'm just looking like I blew it like a deer in the headlights, it's because I literally closed on the wrong joke.
Different joke.
Yeah.
Doesn't that keep it fresh though? Like it's kind of exciting when you go out of the realm of what they want you to do. I mean, you know.
It wasn't on purpose. It was just my mind was
your
just
brain did it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I thought you were gonna tell me you did it on purpose.
No, I didn't do it on purpose. It just my mind was just really just jump from one idea to the other idea, and then because I felt like I did something different on one of my late night sets, and it felt exciting. I was like, "Ooh, this feels exciting!" You know what I mean? Because you're so used to doing it the same way over and over again. Sure.
And I was like, I gotta do something to just make myself make it feel new.
It's a live performance.
Exactly.
So part of it is just
you gotta go with the energy, because I know what I did on the Lopez set. I think I said, I hate that set so much, Rob. The fact that we're talking about it, I'm like,
sorry.
Ew.
We don't gotta talk about that.
No, but it's okay though. But I think at one point during my Lopez set, I was like, wait a minute, you know, because people were laughing or something. And I was just like, wait a minute. I think Jeremy Scipio actually pointed that out to me.
Wait a minute.
He was funny. Like, you said, wait a minute. and in my brain, you know what I was really saying?
What?
Hold up. But I was like, I don't know if everybody will get it.
Yeah.
But my comedic brain went to Nate Dogg. Hold up. Wait. You know, but I'm like, they won't know that.
Yeah, of course. That's so funny.
Yeah, that's what I really wanted to say.
Yeah, you could still get that off. Yeah.
There's so many funny things that go through when I look at sets. I'm like, I knew what I was thinking. Different things I do. Like when I did They Ready, I kept looking at clips of James Brown.
Okay.
That one show he did. I think he was in Zaire. Was he in Zaire? The one where he has on the vest and the bell bottoms, and they do the big announcement.
This really doesn't narrow it down. There's a lot of best bell bottom big announcement shows. I don't know if you know this about James Brown, but the best bell bottom big announcement is
when he came out to the big payback.
Okay.
And he came out and he did a series of splits. But before he did that, he bowed, to the audience. And so I did that before my They Ready set. I bowed because James Brown did it.
Yeah.
But, just different things that influence me.
I watch a lot of James Brown. I like watching James Brown in Europe and stuff.
Yeah. He was in Africa for that one.
Okay. Cause I just like these people, they don't necessarily speak English, but they could just kind of feel it. And then also, when you watch them perform, it's like, why are they going so fast?
Right.
They be running through the songs like they be like
quick,
speed,
right? Like they got somewhere else to go.
All right, yeah. It's like, yo, why y'all not doing it like the track? That's crazy.
But you know what? That probably keeps it fresh for them too when they speed it up.
Yeah.
Wasn't Lauryn Hill doing that a lot?
A little bit. But I think that was because to get her out of like maybe paying certain people or whatever, just or there was certain ownership of certain tracks and that type of thing.
Yeah,
I think it was more like litigious than just things. Like we're gonna speed it up.
I don't like certain songs. Don't need to be sped up. Though.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
What doesn't need to be sped up?
I don't know. I can't think of. That's exactly what was going through my head, dude. I want to say, yeah, that don't sound good like that. It's gotta be. I mean, that's not terrible. That's not terrible fast. Yeah. I mean, I could deal with it like that. I think he died around the time I did that set too.
Damn,
that would have been the perfect. That would have been the perfect homage. But I was like, nobody's gonna get this if I say this. Is that crazy?
No, I mean, I feel like there was a certain idea of like in comedy of what kind of space it was and what like I feel like now if you did that, it would be people would be way more receptive to it, and it would find the right people versus like if you did it. Then it might, there might be people like you're alienating potential, audience members versus like just being yourself and just having a good time, Right. Yeah.
I think people are more exposed to a lot of cultures and things, you know what I mean, where they can like understand and be like, oh yeah, I do know that reference. It's more overlap.
There's more overlap.
Segregated.
And there's a place to like expound and explain and stuff. So like if somebody catches something, they'll make a video. They'll tell people. They'll make a post about it. Then it was just like, hey, did y'all see this thing? And then, it wasn't that same, I guess, opportunity for going into things like that.
Exactly. Yeah. I used to love Nate's voice, though. He was so dry, though.
Yeah.
I love, like, the simplistic tenor that he would add to tracks.
Do people call you dry?
Yes. I know do they call you dry?
They definitely call me dry.
I get it
I don't know how to, like, take that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not insulted by it. I mean, I think I understand what they're saying, but I think dry in the sense of maybe I don't emote as much as other comedians.
Sure.
I don't do a lot of act outs.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like this in real life, too.
Yeah, same. But I think people think I'm like doing a thing.
Yeah, they think it's an act.
I'm not working on how I speak and like, like that. I'm just working on the words.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
Yeah, but I get that all the time. I get dry and I'm just like, to me, dry is like Ben Stein, like in Ferris Bueller. Like to me, dry is like Stephen Wright. And I don't think I'm doing that. It takes a lot of energy to be this low energy.
Yeah, absolutely. And you really have to be like a very you have to have a lot of precision with like your writing when you're like that, because it's really the words that are carrying your act, versus your personality. And I feel like I think I have a lot of personality.
Same.
But when they say dry, I feel like there is no personality, and you're just mostly you're writing off of the material itself. But and
I feel like there's times where I can like bring nothing to it, and And then it would be like, now that's dry. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And then there's times where like I would feel like, oh, I've like brought a lot to it, and people are still like, oh yeah, Rob just be up there. I hate when people do impressions of me. like when other comedians do me, it's like, oh my God.
It ain't like that.
Yeah. They always have me like slumped over and just like,
well,
blah,
you know, they
blah,
gotta
blah,
exaggerate.
blah. Yeah, no, but the exaggeration is always just like,
I think we're both very relaxed people. And there's a lot of, how can I put it? Tense energy in stand up.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing I want to be on stage.
Sure.
Like I like being I just like relaxation in general, Rob. On stage, off stage, in my personal life, in my relationships. Like I just like even keeled energy. I don't like fast talkers. When people start talking fast to me, I'm like, I get real quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like.
Can you talk fast? Can you rap
energy.
fast? Like if you're rapping with a song, can you like?
I could. Yeah. Back in the day, there were some songs I could do. Yeah.
I can't. I cannot.
Your tongue can't do that.
Nah, like I can't. I was in debate, and honestly, the thing that really prevented me from excelling in debate is I couldn't spread.
Speak fast.
Yeah. So there was this thing where we have to read really, really fast, and I would just read less things. I would just argue harder. You know, I would just be like, let's make the debate smaller.
Yeah.
And then I can, you know.
I feel like your brain moves fast, though.
My brain does move fast. Yeah. But yeah, there's something about the speaking. That's why I always knew I couldn't rap. Because I was like, I can't even rap with
Did you have a desire to?
I love music.
Yeah, same.
But like, but early on I knew like that's not going to be how it's going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a kid and Bone Thugs was out, I was like, I don't even know what they're saying.
Right.
I can't rap with them. You know, it's taken me a lot. It's taken me a lot more than my friends. My friends are scared because they're like, this is demonic. And meanwhile, I'm like, I'm not catching a lot.
Look, so how were you in arguments?
In arguments?
Yeah.
I feel like I was a beast in arguments.
For real?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like, you mean, what do you mean? Like debate
when you're arguing
or like
with
interpersonal?
Someone.
Like,
yeah. Okay,
if I'm arguing with someone, no, that's kind of my jam. That's kind of my favorite thing to do is to argue, which really sucks because most people in arguments after a point, either they get frustrated.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to, you know, or they get mad.
Yeah.
And like, they don't want to do it anymore. And to me, I could really argue until resolution.
See, I'm terrible with arguments.
Yeah.
And my speaking pattern, because of my speaking pattern, I'm not as confident. Like I really have to think about what I want to say.
Yeah.
And so with arguments, you know, you can't really get it. When somebody's in a flow and they going off on you,
right,
it's very difficult. I just go rope-a-dope style and I just stop talking.
I mean, if I could take notes, it's a wrap.
Yes.
If I could really take notes, if I'm really just, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, arguing is my jam for sure.
You know what I can do? I could write a letter of complaint.
Okay.
Like amazing. I get results. I get refunds.
Yeah.
I get what I want with a letter. If I can sit down and write, if I could write an argument, it's over.
What's the last thing you complained about?
Trying to remember. I remember writing a letter to Greyhound.
Okay.
Yeah, I took a Greyhound.
Okay, I believe it. I mean, I'm not, you know, ain't
no judgment.
Ain't no judgment.
I had a gig actually in New York State. I was back home in Syracuse, and I had to go to Binghamton, and I forgot what happened. Like, they didn't make the announcement for me to get off of the bus. And so I missed the stop. And I went all the way to New York City. I missed the gig.
Dang.
Yeah, and I wrote a hell of a letter to Greyhound.
Oh, wow.
And they actually refunded me my ticket and paid me for the missed money.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, I wrote an excellent letter.
Dang. Wait, so were you asleep?
I wasn't asleep. I don't think I was asleep, but there was no announcement.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't make an announcement.
See, you the reason they be so mean on Greyhound. You the reason they be yelling at you. Because whenever I rode on Greyhound, they talk to you like you a kid
crazy.
on a field trip. Everybody get in line. Alphabetical order. Have your ticket out. Don't touch your bag unless it's your stop. Get it.
Yo,
don't stop touching your bag.
Do you know some of the drivers, they be having on their regular clothes driving the bus? And I'm
That's
like, this is not
hilarious.
good.
Have you ever heard the jingle that Luther Vandross did for Greyhound?
Never. Can you play it, please?
So Luther Vandross, when he's like getting the money together to do his demo,
yes,
he's doing jingles. He did jingles for like NBC.
Yes.
He did jingles for all kind of people. But yeah, this is the Luther Vandross Greyhound jingle.
I cannot wait to hear this. Oh, that's a banger already.
Right.
Yes. I
It's
love
too
this.
sexy.
Yeah, it is. It makes you want to take a Greyhound. This song is the antithesis of what your experience is going to be on the Greyhound.
This is what they should play when you get on the bus.
Right?
Right.
I love that. You know what I was just listening to?
What?
Wait, I want to finish this. That's nice.
It is.
It almost sounds like an 80s TV show theme song,
right.
too.
Yeah, no, just in case they made a Greyhound sitcom.
Yes.
They was ready with the
perfect.
theme song. Yeah. This the ending credits for sure.
That would make a good sitcom, actually. A Greyhound based on a bus.
Okay.
I could see that.
Yeah. Have you ever done shows in like New Hampshire somewhere where they got like like the stop is like a real small, you know,
little tiny, yeah. That's scary. Oh, damn, he got a verse, a bridge. It's like 2 verses. I love that.
Yeah.
No, I was going to tell you, I was just listening to David Bowie, Young Americans, and you know, he's singing backup.
He's singing backup.
For that.
Yeah.
And he also wrote, well, you know, he wrote Fame and... Yeah, man. That's so cool how he started out as like a writer and...
Right.
Writing jingles and stuff. I wonder if that's how Jamie Foxx got his... Oh, that's the song. I love this song.
Young American.
Do you think Jamie Foxx got like his... He was inspired by Luther Vandross's career for his character on his TV show? Because that's what he did on his TV show. He was like a jingle writer. Jamie Foxx was.
Oh, like Jingles
on the Jamie
2000?
Foxx show. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder if they were inspired by Luther Vandross with that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because that's interesting. I never thought about that. Yeah. Plain white rice. Yeah.
That was from Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Roaches, get out of my house. Yeah, they had all kind of jingles on there.
Yeah. Luther Vandross. There was somebody else that was on that Young American song that was singing backup.
I know John Lennon, he's in the building. I think he's on Fame. He might be on Young Americans too.
I think I heard a rumor that Shaka Khan was on there too. But I don't know if that's
right. It makes sense. It's a gang of people in there. There's
a lot of people. David Sanborn is playing the saxophone.
They was in Philly.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
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 There's a whole like Philly scene back then.
That was a great
70s.
album. I love that.
I didn't listen to it till the Luther doc.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I watched a Luther doc, and they were talking about how he worked on the Young American album, and then I listened to it. And I was like, wait,
yeah,
you mean he's on Fame?
Isn't that crazy?
You mean John Lennon is on Fame?
It's
this
crazy.
is nuts. Yeah,
absolutely crazy. Yeah, Luther was that dude. He was that dude, and he was on Sesame Street too.
He was on Sesame Street when Sesame Street started. Yeah.
I heard Luther was scared of small dogs.
Scared of small dogs?
Yeah, because I used to work at the Pacific Design Center, and there was a woman who, sold high-end furniture and stuff that I worked with. Okay. And she used to work in a showroom in New York City, and she said that Luther was super scared of dogs.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm scared of dogs, but I'm getting better.
I
used to be scared of all dogs. Now I'm just scared of big dogs.
Big dogs.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that is a healthy fear.
Right.
Because you don't know what they're going to do. I mean, I hate it when owners are like, oh, he's not going to hurt you. It's like, how do you know?
Yeah.
You're not canine.
Right. How do you know that your dog doesn't have something against somebody like me?
That part.
And it just never happened before.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. My sister was attacked by a dog.
Okay. See.
She's fine. But I saw it. Her eyes were closed.
Oh my God.
She was busy. She had some stuff going on. I saw the whole thing.
There's a reason.
I'm traumatized. Yeah.
There's a reason for your fear, man. That's how I feel about cats. I'm very scared of cats. I'm about to house sit for somebody with a cat. I don't know how I'm gonna get through it.
I mean, cats, I kind of jive with cats because I feel like me and cats are kind of the same. We just kind of do our own thing. And if you're not messing with a dog, the dog's like, oh, you playing hard to get. Let me go harder.
Let me go, yeah.
You're not messing with a cat. The cat's like, well, I ain't messing with you either. I'm going to go over here,
But there's some cats with dog energy. Because I was chased by a cat. There are some
cats with dog energy. You was chased by a cat?
When I was a kid, yes.
Okay.
And I think the cat thought maybe I wanted to play. And I was chased to my house, and I remember shutting the screen door, and the cat was just sitting there looking at me, and I was terrified.
But the cat wasn't scratching the door or nothing,
No, it
right?
wasn't scratching the door.
Well, then that cat probably just wanted to play.
Yeah, but I don't do cats. I've been scratched.
You've been scratched?
I have been scratched by a cat.
What happened?
I sat on a chair, and the cat was underneath the chair, and the chair went down a little bit, and the cat scratched me. I was a little kid.
Okay. You might have
that might have did it.
Yeah.
That might have did it.
Something might have. I'm not saying you, but the chair you might have helped the chair do something to the cat.
Yeah. I was an accomplice.
You're not getting all the blame. I'm not saying you did anything, but the chair might have did something, and you sitting in the chair might have caused the chair to do something.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it.
Where did you grow up?
Syracuse.
Who's from Syracuse? Stove God.
That's my cousin, actually.
That's your cousin? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He probably won't claim me.
What?
He probably won't claim me publicly.
Are y'all
No, we're cool. He's cool. He actually knows my dad better than me, but
okay.
And
he knows you do comedy in LA.
He probably does. Yeah, I'm closer.
Have you been to his show? Has he been to your show?
I want to go to his show. I love Marvin Gaye is my favorite song. I know it's not officially released, but what's crazy is I was watching Drink Champs with my ex at the time. And it was Lord Jamar's episode.
Okay.
And I think Sadat X was there too. But they were on Drink Champs. And I see this dude, and at the time his hair was it wasn't braided. He just had it out. Yeah. And this dude was looking in the mirror at himself. And I told my guy at the time, I was like, look at that dude looking at himself in the mirror, right? Not recognizing him at first. And then Lord Jamar was like, this is Stove God Cooks. This is an artist, me and Buster. We've been working with him, blah, blah, blah. He's from Syracuse. And then I took a closer look. I said, that's my cousin. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. But they loved my dad a lot, him and his brother and their cousins, because his uncle owned a barber shop.
Okay.
In Syracuse. And so my dad used to always be there with Stove's grandfather. And they love my dad to death. And sometimes I would see them here and there, you know. Of course, I know his mom. His mom is closer to my sister's ages because my sisters were teenagers when I was born.
Okay.
So I'm close to like Stove's younger uncle and aunt and a couple of his first cousins that are close to my age.
Gotcha.
But I'm not that much older than him either because I was a kid when he was born. So, you know, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to see how he blew up. I mean, it makes sense because, you know, we all grew up in the church.
Okay.
And that side of our family, we have a lot of musicians. We have a lot of singers. You know, my dad played piano.
Okay.
To tell you how we're related, my dad and his grandmother were first cousins.
Gotcha.
So they're very tight. Yeah, we just come out of that, you know.
Did you sing in the church?
Yeah, I sang. Yeah, I mean, not good. I mean, I was okay. I know how to carry a tune. I'm okay. But I have cousins that can like really sing.
Okay.
You know, I have some cousins that probably could have gone professional.
Have you seen these people singing the Muffin Man like it's a church song?
Yes, that's hilarious.
Yeah, no, they're going in. They are gospeling up. Do you know the Muffin Man?
Yes, I love that. That's so funny you brought up Stove.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I was just like, who's from Syracuse? And then I was like, oh,
he has blown. I mean, I'm so happy for him, man. And then he's on the Clips album. It's crazy. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
I know he probably somewhere like, don't tell people you related to me. You kind of whack.
Oh, nah.
Nah, he's cool. He's cool people.
Yeah.
It's all love when I see that side of the family, for sure.
If somebody was my cousin, I would let everybody know, for sure.
And we're both related to Layla Hathaway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Not Donnie, just Layla.
Layla, yeah.
Okay.
On her mom's side.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
It's crazy.
She can sing 2 notes at one time.
Yeah, she can do that. The harmonic, chord thing with her voice. It's wild.
Nuts. Yeah.
That's a superpower right there, that she can do that. You know, it's funny. I worked on a show. I'm not going to say the name of the show, but because I never met her officially. And I told the person that was producing her segment, I was like, I'm related to Layla. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah. And then I said, I know I can't say anything because, you know, when you're on the show, it's like you can't have side, you know, they tell you just don't say things to people.
Right.
But he was like, I'm going to be sure to tell her to speak to you.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And so when she was coming through, he was like, you know, this young lady, this is Kim. And I was like, hey. And she was like, I love your hair. She's like, you made me want to have my locks back. I said, oh, that's so sweet. You know, and I had a little interaction.
Yeah.
And I told my family, they were like, you should have told her. Y'all was related.
That was the time.
I was, you know, I'll be following the white man's rules.
I mean,
I don't be wanting to lose my job. I was like, I don't want to lose my job.
If the talent break the rules, now, you know.
That's true. Right? That's true.
Like they always tell us, you don't take a picture with the talent.
Don't take a picture.
But if the talent like, hey man, Rob,
let's
get in the picture.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be like, hey, no,
I
man,
can't do it.
Rules are rules, you know. Like, no, I'm jumping in the pit, you know. Yeah.
So you know, I try to be respectful of those things. So
I would hate from you know what? I was out. I was at 33 Taps watching the Knicks Pacers game, and my cousin was right next to me, and we knew each other when we were kids, but I haven't seen my cousin that much as an adult, you know, just like funerals and stuff. And so then she was leaving. She was like, you know, I'm your cousin. And I was like, what? And then she said her name. And I was like, why wouldn't you say anything earlier? She was like, well, you was with your friends and blah, 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 you know. And it was just like, I mean, I was making their table laugh and stuff too, but you know, it just was, But
you never know, though. You know, I mean, it's just like walking up. I don't want to say it's like walking up to a stranger, but if you haven't had any interactions or like a recent interaction with somebody, you kind of have to like gauge it because sometimes it could go left. You never know. You know what I mean? Like
I feel like if you got the right energy, it's not gonna go left. Though.
Well, sometimes my energy is not right. So that's why I err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to, but
I couldn't see you getting into it with like I couldn't see you having an issue with somebody. I don't know.
For real?
You seem so kind.
Yeah. It's them kind ones you gotta watch.
Okay,
right?
all
I mean,
right.
no, I'm pretty. I think I'm cool, but you know, I've had brush ups with people. Sometimes, you know. Personalities, not all personalities get along with all personalities.
That's real.
You know? And I respect that. I mean, there's some people I just don't gel with. And I recognize that. They be trying to get up on me and I'll be like, I just don't do you.
Yeah.
And it's not even a hateful thing. It's just it's a stylistic thing, maybe.
Gotcha.
I'm sure you've encountered that. You won't say that. You won't say that. Like, I won't say that either. You'll never know. I will not. I don't like telling people I don't like that person. I will never. I can't do that. Like, that's weird to me.
Yeah, no. Like, you know, the times I've done it, it's been rare, and people have been like,
if you say it, they must be horrible.
Yeah.
I can't see you say it.
Are you like slow to like let people in?
Yeah, very slow.
Yeah, I am too, and I think that's something that some comics can't understand.
Handle that.
Yeah, because they're just like, oh man, I met you yesterday. Give me a hug, and it's just like, nah. It's honestly moving to New York. I've became more of a hugger.
Okay.
But like when I was in Atlanta, like them first 5 years, I ain't hugged nobody. I ain't hugged nobody. Yeah. I don't know y'all like that to be on a hugging. And I see y'all all the time. What we hugging for?
People stay on the hugging level in entertainment.
Yeah.
I think that's a theater thing too. Theater people are very touchy.
Theater people very touchy.
I'm like,
that's real.
I don't like
real.
that.
Yeah. Theater people real like, you know, everybody shake, you know, like that type of thing. And it's like, I don't know. I don't got to be that loose to do what I do, you know?
Me either.
I just got to hold a microphone.
Yeah, that's it.
My whole body don't got to be loose. Yeah.
Time to get loose. Who was that? Oh, that was a Diddy song.
That's a Diddy song. Yeah. What are we going to do?
I actually like that song.
I did too.
That was like the last. That was like one of his last hits, right?
I like
Finna Get Loose.
The whole build up and everything to that song.
Amazing.
It really made me sad.
And he had the choir in there and stuff. I'm like, oh my God.
What are we gonna do? Are you done listening to Diddy?
I mean, but then if you're done listening to Diddy, you're done listening to Mary J's first two albums. You're done with Faith Evans' album. You're done with 112. You're done with Biggie. You know, I will never be done with Biggie.
Right. But if you listen to Ready to Die, he's Biggie's dad.
I know.
He's the two guys trying to kill Biggie in the bushes.
It's terrible.
He's Biggie's best friend. He's a guy on the phone with Biggie. Yeah.
Listen, he's part of the fabric of hip hop. But like, what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I'm trying to figure it out. Well, thank God he sampled a lot because then we can say, well, this ain't really Diddy. This is like,
This somebody else.
This is somebody else, really, right? Maybe that's how we could spin it for ourselves. It really sucks.
Nah, it really sucks. It's weird all the different places it's going. What's interesting to me is with the doc being on Netflix, that's what's making all this stuff mainstream.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the first episode of the Netflix doc pulls from a Rolling Stone article that I read last year.
Okay.
Rolling Stone the most mainstream publication
for music. Yeah.
For music.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these people are in shock. And it's like really showing me like, oh, a lot of people, like I'm thinking, when I'm reading that article, I'm thinking, this is out. Yeah. Everybody is receiving this.
Yeah.
And then like I'm watching the doc and seeing like the reception from that. And it's like, oh, these people did not read this article.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we already knew these stories. So it's like... And the tape of him stomping out Cassie has been out for over a year.
It's been out for over a year. And it's the saddest part is it took that for a lot of people to be like, oh, all right, well, maybe he is a bad guy.
Right.
You know, because there were other people like, man, this is the plot, man.
Right.
It's because he got into it with the alcohol business, man, you know, like, you know, and I remember reading those court files and thinking, these instances are so specific.
But you know what? I think he's so intertwined, like we said, in the music, in other people's business. It's like, I think people kind of like weren't ready to like, that's why it's called The Reckoning, to reckon with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like people knew, but they just kind of buried it in the back of their mind.
Right. But I mean, stuff like that makes you think like, dang, MTV, y'all just was cool to just have him just do whatever he, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but what kind of relationship? Didn't he used to have like Rock the Vote with them or something like that? That was with MTV.
But I'm talking about making a band. Even
about making a band stuff.
Out that like him and Lorianne got into it and they didn't air part of it or whatever, and there was like a whole case with that. And then like, you know,
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, well, did
it get physical?
I don't know. I know that they got the tape out of here, and then she was off the show, and then yeah, and we haven't heard anybody talk to her about anything
she
or anything.
Got paid out.
Who knows? Or,
she's in the doc though, right?
Lorianne Gibson.
I think she is.
She might be in the like clips of her. I don't know if she's...
No, I saw an interview of her where she was talking about she was one of the few people that stood up to him.
Yeah. But still, who knows what that did to her career, you know?
Right. It's really...
Yeah.
Do you keep Bad Boy on your resume? Like if you work for them? Like,
right.
You can't leave that on your resume.
Dang. That
like
sucks.
how do you do that? That has to be like something you bring up at like a dinner party or something. Like you can't.
But what if you was there a long time? You just gotta.
It's like half your working life.
Maybe there's a workaround. That's
crazy,
though, right? Because if you work for maybe somebody gotta put it together. They gonna be like, wait, so you work for Ciroc Revolt?
You can't put anything.
Wait. Vote or Die campaign. Wait a minute. What is this?
All the subsidiaries. That's crazy.
Yeah.
To even have something like that. At one time, it was great to have that. But now it's like...
There was a whole show, I Want to Work for Diddy.
Right. Yeah. He did like a show kind of like Trump did.
Yeah, like The Apprentice.
Like The Apprentice, yeah.
From what I hear, they used to kick it.
For real?
Trump and Diddy.
I'm not shocked.
Google Trump and Diddy. There's plenty of pics of Trump and Diddy hanging out together.
That's who you could work for with Bad Boy on your resume. You could work for the Trump administration.
Okay, that's real.
You could parlay that.
What's your favorite color, Sky?
Sky? Purple.
Okay.
I like it when it's purple. I saw a purple sky a couple months ago when I was getting out of Comedy and Magic in Hermosa Beach. It was like purple, had a little magenta in there. I was like, nice. What's yours?
I like a peaches, like sunset, kind of oranges. Yeah.
Okay.
In there somewhere.
Now, have you seen that here in Southern California?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We have great sunsets out here.
We got great sunsets for sure.
Do you
that pollution really like gets in with the sky really well, Them hair bands got that ozone out of here in the 80s,
Looking crazy.
Yeah.
Do you vacation?
Not really. Like, I remember one time I was watching Dame Dash on something. He was like, "There's no water on your Instagram. You don't travel." And then, like, hurt me.
Dame.
Yeah. I rarely vacation. When I do vacation, it's really, like, whack. It's just,
where do you go? Where's the last place you went on vacation?
I went to the Bay, and that was cool. I went to San Fran.
Okay.
It was cool.
I like the Bay.
Cable car.
Where are you from? Are you from Atlanta?
I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice because you have the water and then it's
walk the Golden Gate
Fisherman's
Bridge.
Wharf and all that stuff. Okay, yeah. My parents used to love going to the Bay a lot.
Gotcha.
They like going there instead of coming here. They would go there more. I have to meet them up in the Bay. But
when'd you move from Syracuse?
I went to Arizona State University. That's where I went to college.
School.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not for me.
Okay.
It was more for, other people, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I went to Arizona State. I spent a lot of time in Arizona. It was like 5 years maybe.
Okay.
And then I came out to LA. I've been out here for a long time.
Oh, dope.
I am an Angelino practically, but I still claim, East Coast, of course. Yeah.
Did you do any comedy when you were in Arizona?
I did not, but I did spoken word poetry.
Okay.
You're funny. Did you?
I used to do like spoken word nights. That's kind of the beginning of me doing comedy, me doing like funny poems and stuff. When
my
I was
poems
in college.
are funny too in college. Yes.
Yeah, that was me putting my toe in the water as far as like doing comedy.
Yes. Yeah, I was in a very like serious, spoken word. You know how spoken word can get very serious. And yeah, my poems are naturally coming out funny. And so it got to the point where I would get up to do a poem and people were laughing before I even started doing the poem because they knew it was going to be funny. Yeah. But yeah, that's so funny.
That's
we have
wild.
very similar DNA.
Like, the first time I tried to do poetry, it was just more like me making fun of like the spoken word, like in that whole scene and everything. And then people were kind of expecting me to like make new things that were funny, and then from that I just would come with funny poems and stuff, and people started calling me a comedian. Like the same thing where you're saying people laughing when when you walk on the stage, people are expecting like comedy, and that made me feel like, all right, maybe I should start telling jokes. Yeah.
Same.
That's so wild.
That's crazy. I wrote a very funny poem, actually anonymously, in the school newspaper because we had this dorm called Manzanita. Do you know about Arizona State?
A little. They played us one time. Their mascot was pretty hype, but
The Sun Devil, But there's like this really big dorm on campus called Manzanita Hall. It has like triangle windows, huge place. But it was ghetto. Like it was just crazy because it was a freshman hall. So can you imagine like several floors of kids, this is their first year away from home at a party school. It was just a wild dorm. I was an RA.
We had a couple high rises in at Georgia.
Okay.
I went to University of Georgia, so yeah.
Okay, so you know how that is. And so I wrote this funny poem about how ghetto it was. I kept it, I clipped it, and it's somewhere. I saved it, but it was funny. And people were like talking about it. It was so funny because I was in I was eating in the cafeteria and I heard people talking about it. I was like,
oh, that's crazy.
I was like in the corner, and I wrote it anonymously. Like I didn't put my full name on there. But I was like, oh, I wrote that. Yeah, that's so funny.
Did you ever fear like people, I don't know, for me, I did fear people tracking down me or my story or whatever when I first did comedy. That's kind of why I have like a little bit of a stage name, because I didn't want like comedy to come back to me.
Oh, do you have a stage name?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. My real name is Robert.
Okay. You are a mess. That was my grandfather's name, actually. My maternal grandfather. No, I didn't care if people track me down. You know, I just stay off of Facebook.
Okay.
That's where they really get you. I mean, I'm on there a little bit, but it's rare. But I don't care.
Yeah.
I never really cared about that. I wasn't trying to hide out.
Yeah.
Maybe when I work regular jobs, that's when it would get weird.
Yeah.
Like I would go as long as possible with people not knowing what I did.
Same.
As long. I don't understand people that are like happy to tell people. I don't tell the Uber driver. I don't say anything to anybody. Like the first time a lot of my family members knew I did stand up was when they saw me on Lopez Tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that was like, you know, shocking for a lot of them because they were like, who? You know, because I was kind of a quiet child, but the friends that were close to me knew that I had a smart mouth and I was, you know, active.
Yeah.
Verbally. But yeah, it was a shock.
Were you quiet in school?
Somewhat. Yeah. Somewhat.
Would you like...
With my friends, I wasn't.
You weren't quiet with your friends?
Like they knew, like if you talk to people that were close to me, they were like, we always knew you were like this, Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I had a college friend write me and she was like, you know, I saw your set. Congratulations on everything. And she was like, it reminded me of old times, you know, listening to me. Because, you know, I would talk and Jones with them or whatever. But
yeah,
but not with the GP.
With the general population?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I started doing spoken word poetry, you know, then there were people that were like, what? You know what I mean? Like, oh, that quiet girl on campus, whatever. I was a little bit of was I a nerd? In a sense. In a sense, but I still... Yourself? Yeah, I am asking myself because I was...
Most people on the pod don't ask themselves questions. Hey, was I a nerd? I was like, I don't know. I didn't know you did.
No, because
this wasn't for me. All right, cool.
I don't think I was full-blown nerd because I knew a lot of the cool people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was cool with a lot of the cool people. So, like, I wasn't completely removed from those communities. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of mingled here and there, but relatively quiet, though.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
No, everyone describes me as quiet, but I feel like the same way when I was around my friends. But also sometimes I would do things for attention. I do have that, like, attention. Yeah, sometimes I'm like... A little bit of a ham. A little bit. Okay. A little bit. Yeah. There was like, all right, yo, what if we did Tight Pants Tuesday? And I show up with the tight pants. Everybody's like, what are you doing?
Was this in college?
This high school.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. If anything I would see, like, I saw that on, like, MTV Made, and then I saw, like, these guys, D and Ricky, made these belt buckles out of like Tiger video games. I was like, I could do that. And then I like tried it, and then people were like, what is happening? You know? But yeah, I was always doing stuff like that for attention.
Yeah, that's funny. Did you do sports?
I did sports, but I wasn't good.
What did you play?
I played football pretty much until like it was just it wasn't making sense. And it got in the way of debate. I was like, I'm way better at debate than football.
Okay.
And then my senior year, my school had their first male soccer team. And so I did that. And so I got to be varsity in something. Okay. But yeah.
Were you any good at that?
No. Okay. No. It was all the Mexicans at our school. There was they time to shine. But I was being funny on the bench and just, you know, having a good time, being a good teammate.
Like an unofficial mascot.
A little bit. I got a Spirit Award in middle school. I I asked the coach, I didn't make the basketball team. I asked the coach if I could be the mascot. He was like, sure. You just got to make a costume. So they didn't have a mascot costume at the school.
Okay.
So then I like had my own like homemade mascot costume. It's really sad. It's like some gardening gloves, some high socks, a mask I made out of poster board.
I gotta see a picture of
this.
this.
No, it's rough.
You said no.
It's rough. Yeah.
That's funny.
Kimberly Clark, you got an album called Junior.
I do.
That people should check out.
It was fun to put together. We were on the list together.
We're on the list?
It was Maximum Fun had highlighted our albums. Yeah. That was my first record. Was that your first record?
My second.
Second, okay. Yeah. Nice. I want to do another one.
Yeah.
I want to do a special. I want Bobcat Goldthwait to direct it. He's from my hometown.
Oh, dope. Yeah. Bobcat Goldthwait, he huge comedian, but also really great director.
Yeah, he directed Ron Funch's special. I think he's done others. I'm sure.
No, he's done a ton. He's done a ton. Yeah. He used to come through Atlanta all the time. Shout out to Bobcat Goldthwait.
I love him.
Yeah.
I still haven't met him in person.
Oh, for real?
We just communicate like, in DMs and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I know the comedians that came up with him, like Dana Gould. I've talked to him.
Shout out Dana
Gould. I know all them.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny. I've met everybody but him.
Okay. You be kicking with the old guys.
I love kicking it with them old white men.
Yo, Dana Gould, Bobcat Goldthwait, yo.
I do shows with Jay Leno a lot.
Okay.
I love listening to those old stories and stuff. I be asking questions. I be prompting them and stuff. Cause like,
I would love to talk to Jay Leno. As much as I've nerded out about him
late night,
and that
the
time
whole thing with Letterman,
the 70s out here and all that. Yeah,
dude,
I would love to like pick Jay Leno's brain. Yeah,
I just let him go. I just let him cook. I don't even understand. Like, have you ever been like in a green room, right, where there's like people they're trying to be impressive to the old school comedians, and I want to tell them so bad, shut up and let them talk. Right. You know what I mean? Just let them have their conversation. I just be like, Arsenio and all them. I just like listening.
Yeah.
I like listening to all those stories.
No, that's dope. Yeah. Was Arsenio? Did Arsenio have a motorcycle out here? Or Jay Leno picked up Arsenio on a motorcycle or something?
That doesn't sound far-fetched.
Yeah. Nah. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Anything you want to promote? Anything you want to tell the people before we go?
When's this going to air?
Hopefully tomorrow.
Oh, that's soon?
Yeah.
Dang, I thought she was going to tell me like next year.
No. With the holidays,
tomorrow.
People been, rearranged stuff's been canceled and stuff. So this coming right out.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Okay, cool. I'm going to be at Comedy and Magic Sunday with Jay.
Okay.
Come through. If you want.
Yeah.
I hope we could do this again, Rob.
Yeah. Come back anytime. We should
collaborate on something. We should like act as brother and sister on something.
We should. No, we definitely have like a similar energy. Yeah.
I think to hear more called it out because I did Zooming with the homies, and no, it was the people that were watching the Zoomy with the home. I said Zoomy with the home. I gotta go. But somebody commented, they were like, oh, her and Rob Haze have similar energy.
Yeah. No, the people have been asking for you on the pod for a long time.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, happy for you to come. Yeah. Anytime
I'm so excited we got to do this.
I'm
sorry I couldn't do it the first time you asked.
It's all good.
And then it took you a year to ask me again.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be that guy where I'm just like, oh my God, can you do my podcast? It's like, get out of here.
I like totally wanted to. I've been waiting. I was like looking forward to this. So I'm glad we finally got to do it.
Yeah, I'm glad we finally got to do it.
Yeah, man.
If you're in Ann Arbor, come through the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase December 26th through 28th. If you're in Idaho, come check your boy out. The information's on my page. Also, if you're in Laughs, I'm coming back February 20th and 21st in Seattle. This has been the Inconsistent Podcast with Rob Haze.
Hey.